Thought I'd take you on a little tour of our campsite here. This is the screen room just outside the tent. And then here's inside of our tent. King size bed, 2 nightstands. And that's about all that'll fit in this one. We didn't put the rain fly up because we think it's going to be nice tonight. Maybe we can see some stars. Let's see. It's a very nice campsite. It's very level. And of course it's right on the lake. As you can see out here. It's probably gorgeous views in the wintertime without all the leaves. But we're not quite set up all the way, but here's our screen tent. Have our firewood over there. These are our chairs to sit around the fire. This is our pee-pee tent, and Al just went to get some water. Set it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, the potty's in there. Yep. And ever since the raccoon fiasco at Huntington Beach State Park, we've been leaving our coolers, of course our food, but also our coolers, because the raccoons were trying to get in the coolers. So we keep all of that in the back of our car, which is right, very close to the kitchen tent. Pretty nice. I forgot to mention that this is considered a primitive site. It doesn't have electricity. The water is like shared water up the hill. So we had battery-powered pumps to pump up our beds. And this is how we're going to heat our water. I have a water filter. And I have battery-powered lights that we haven't set up yet. So I think it's going to be pretty nice. We'll see. This is our first experience with no electricity. This really is a beautiful campsite or campground. It's so quiet. And the campsites are really far apart. got back from our walk, and our plan was to get in the lake, take a little swim. We were walking over there where it doesn't look so bad. And when we got back to our tent site, this is what's coming up on us. And it looks like it might already be raining down there. Well, we just had a big thunderstorm, and our tent is no worse for the wear. It stayed absolutely dry inside, not a drop of water inside. Our little screen room here, water came in underneath. Well, actually it came through the top too. So I think we need to spray waterproofing on it, on the top. Al had to dig this hole here because water was starting to pool over here. You can see where he had to dig. The water was starting to pool over here. We didn't want it to get under the tent. But other than that, everything did pretty well. We've been hauling these firewood boxes around to all the campsites. Started, golly, last fall, I think. But we think they're finally done for. We thought the firewood would be pretty dry under the picnic table, but we didn't account for the pooling of water just right under the picnic table. Couldn't have been in a more perfect spot for water pooling. The kitchen did okay. Things got wet, but not terrible. Nothing blew away or anything. Everything stayed up just fine. And we had big winds in the beginning, so not too bad. Sun's out now, but I think it's going to rain again. Wind's blowing pretty hard. We did manage to get a swim in today, though. In the office, yep, they told us there was an osprey nest in this site, and there certainly is. We've been seeing the osprey flying around, but I didn't know that she was nesting. I'll show you. I've seen the mom wandering around, flying around me, and I think I hear a baby in there. So I've got the video trained on the nest. Do you hear that? I think that might be the baby. Oh, she went by. Oh, there she comes again. Do you hear the babies?
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times. Right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.